guys, today we're going to do some sleeving. I've got this power button reset switch for the front panel, and then the LED hard drive activity light. This is for the Gateway project, so we're going to be sleeving this today in red, because that's the theme that we're going for, is red and black on this build. Some of the things you're going to need: I always use a pen to run through the sleeving and then feed the wires through after I push the pen through. You're going to need zip ties, real small zip ties. You need your heat shrink tubing, and a pair of scissors are always good. And then heat gun. You can use lighter, hair dryer I guess, but I've got a heat gun, so that works best. The sleeving kit I got from performancepcs.com. It's the TechFlex Case Mod sleeving kit. I'm not going to be using the red heat shrink with this because it looks pink, so I'm going to be using the black heat shrink tubing. So you want to try to get as small sleeving as you can for the actual wires that you're going to be sleeving. So if I can get this off, let's go ahead and separate these. Take off the smallest one here, and it's all bundled together. Alright, so we've got the smallest one here. Son of a bitch. Sorry. Real thin and narrow, but we'll be stretching this out to make the cables fit. I mean, if you see, you just press it a little bit, it gets fat enough to fit whatever you need to through it. So the first thing you always want to do, you're going to have to take off the connector, but you want to remember where your wires are going. You can draw diagrams, which some people do. I always take a picture. It's a lot easier. So as far as removing those pins, we'll go ahead and use the PSU modding kit, which I've got from Sunbeam. So go ahead and grab the ones that we're going to be using. Let me take a quick picture real quick of the connectors. Alright, so with these little guys, normally you just press down on that little metal piece right there. But these ones, you gotta pry the little plastic piece up and then pull it out. And the best one to use is this little guy right here. So we'll just wedge it up in there a little bit. Alright, there we go, wedge it up in there, pull it out. So we've got our connector off now. Now what you can always do also is you can tape the ends together to make it a little easier to fish through. Alright, so we're not going to use any type of pen or anything. We're just going to go ahead and feed the wires through. So once you get them started, generally what I always do, just pinch it right here, fatten it up a little bit, and then peel it back. So obviously, just depending on how long your wires are will determine how much sleeving you're going to need. So it's kind of like just inching your way forward pretty much. So it's going to take a little bit of time, not too long. I mean, we're almost done with this one. Alright, on these small of wires, we're not going to go ahead and use any of the tie wraps, because I can't get this small shrink tubing over the tie wrap after it's already on there, so it should be fine. So we've got our shrink wrap there, just push it all the way up, and when you're using the heat gun, you want to be careful that you don't get it too close or get the shrink wrap too hot, because that will melt and will start to unravel. That one should be good. And we'll do the other side. Alright. And that should be good. So now we've got that one sleeved, and we'll go ahead and sleeve the other one. So there we go, we've got the power button, hard drive, LED indicator sleeved. So the next thing I gotta do is just put the connector back on, and I'll reference my picture that I took to find out where the wires go. And you want to make sure that you put them back where they're supposed to go, otherwise you can cause issues. Alright guys, I've got a couple more wires to do, so I'll make little short videos on those as well. Talk to you later.